Have you ever dreamed of owning a mansion, a luxury yacht, or a fleet of supercars? It's the classic picture of wealth, right? But what if I told you that for many of the world's richest people, owning these things is actually the last thing on their minds? In fact, a growing number of the ultra-wealthy are choosing to rent, not buy, the very symbols of success we all associate with them. It sounds counterintuitive, but today we are going to dive deep into the fascinating world of the rental rich and uncover the clever financial strategies behind why renting is the new owning. Stay tuned, because this might just change the way you think about wealth and freedom forever. Let's start with the most obvious reason: flexibility and freedom. Imagine you buy a $10 million villa in the south of France. It's beautiful, it's luxurious, but it's also permanent. You're tied to one location. Maintenance, property taxes, staff management, it becomes a full-time job. Now, what if you could have that same villa for the summer, then spend the fall in a chic New York City penthouse and the winter in a ski and ski out chalet in Aspen? This is the reality for the rental elite. They're not tied down by assets. They can follow the seasons, their business interests, or just their whims without the logistical nightmare of owning multiple properties around the globe. They're buying experiences, not liabilities. This asset-light lifestyle allows them to be incredibly nimble. If a new business opportunity pops up in Singapore, they can relocate for 6 months without a second thought. This level of agility is a form of power that ownership simply can't offer. Next up, let's talk about the numbers, because this is where it gets really interesting. It's a concept called opportunity cost. Every dollar a wealthy person ties up in a depreciating asset like a car, a yacht, or even sometimes a house is a dollar that isn't working for them. Let's take a supercar, say a new Ferrari that costs $500,000. The moment you drive it off the lot, its value starts to plummet. Add in insurance, maintenance, and storage, and you're spending a fortune just to own it. Instead, a savvy individual could rent that same Ferrari for a few $1,000s for a weekend. They get the thrill, the photos, the experience, but they keep the bulk of their $500,000 invested. That $490-something thousand invested in stocks, real estate, or their own business could generate returns that far exceed the cost of renting the car whenever they want. They understand that true wealth isn't about having the expensive toy in your garage. It's about having your money make more money. They're playing a different game, one focused on cash flow and asset appreciation, not ownership of things that lose value. This leads us to another key point: avoiding the headache factor. Owning luxury assets is a hassle. Big time. Think about a super yacht. It requires a full-time crew, constant maintenance, docking fees, insurance, and fuel costs that can run into the millions per year. It's a floating business. The same goes for private jets. You have pilots, hangar fees, maintenance schedules, and complex regulations to deal with. By renting, or more commonly, using fractional ownership or charter services, the wealthy get all the benefits with none of the logistical burdens. A specialized company handles everything. You just make a call and the jet or yacht is ready and waiting, fully staffed and provisioned. You step on, enjoy your trip, and step off. The headache of managing a multi-million-dollar asset is someone else's problem. This allows them to focus their time and energy on what they do best: running their businesses, making deals, or simply enjoying their lives. Time is their most valuable asset, and they refuse to waste it on tedious management. Then there's the element of variety and access to the latest and greatest. The world of luxury is constantly evolving. A new jet model comes out that's faster and more fuel efficient. A new yacht is launched with groundbreaking amenities. A fashion brand releases a new it bag or a limited edition watch. If you own, you are stuck with what you have until you go through the costly and time-consuming process of selling and upgrading. If you rent, you always have access to the best. You can charter this year's most talked about super yacht, fly on the newest private jet, or rent a curated wardrobe of the latest designer fashion for a specific event. It's about having access, not ownership. This is especially true with things like art. Instead of buying a multi-million-dollar painting, a wealthy person might lease a rotating collection from a gallery. Their home's aesthetic stays fresh and impressive, and they don't have all their capital tied up in one piece. It's a way to enjoy a world of luxury without being limited to a few specific items. Privacy and security are also huge drivers behind this trend. Owning high-profile assets puts you on the map. Property records are often public. A famous yacht or a distinctive private jet can be tracked, making the owner a target for the media, paparazzi, or worse, security threats. When you charter a jet or a yacht, the transaction is far more discreet. The asset isn't registered in your name. You can travel under the radar, maintaining a level of privacy that is priceless. You can arrive in a different luxury car every day, and no one can pin you down. This anonymity is a form of modern luxury. In a world where everyone's life is online, the ability to move freely and privately is a highly sought-after commodity that renting provides and owning can compromise. Finally, it's about making a smart business decision. Many of these rental expenses can be legitimate business write-offs. If you charter a jet to fly to a business meeting, that's a corporate expense. If you rent a villa to host a corporate retreat or entertain clients, that can also be deducted. The tax implications of owning versus renting are complex, but often, renting offers a clearer, more straightforward path for business-related deductions. Instead of a capital asset sitting on the books and depreciating, it becomes a simple operating expense. This is the kind of financial engineering that separates the merely rich from the truly wealthy. They see the world through a lens of leverage, efficiency, and cash flow. So the next time you see a picture of someone on a private jet or a mega yacht, remember this: they might not own it at all. They might just be making the smarter financial choice. The wealthy understand that true freedom isn't about the things you own, but the experiences you can access and the financial liberty you maintain. They've shifted the goalposts from accumulation to access, from ownership to experiences. It's a powerful mindset shift that prioritizes flexibility, efficiency, and intelligence over the traditional symbols of success. Maybe we can all learn a little something from that. What are your thoughts on this? Would you rather own or rent if you had the means? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of wealth and finance. See you next time.